Although my 2 LMU videos have been received pretty good so far, there wasn't much to do for me as a content creator due to the reason that there wasn't any new contents to show, display, or celebrate. But that has changed now, because with what they call the second stint, the first proper content update for Lemma Ultimate has come out. It's about 5 gig in size, and in this video I would like to take a closer look at the new contents and features LMU has to offer, as there is the totally not ACC-inspired new radar, a very welcome replay functionality, and most of all, the new BMW hypercar with various liveries. Six minutes and 56 seconds later. Have to pull down again. I mean, 7 minutes of waiting after clicking a button is not what I'm used to. So, again, let's try Coach Dave's setting, okay? That's my first run in this new BMW V8 hypercar with this wonderful art car livery. So my bad feelings are dispersing, I can tell you. Once I'm sitting in the car and can feel this. Yeah. Studio 397, if you're able to do anything, then it's car handling and physics conversion, in my opinion. This feels perfect from the get-go. I haven't changed anything, I have to admit, in my settings, so this is still my late February settings, and they still seem to work pretty well. So the game doesn't have forgotten anything. I'm running here on my SimiCube 2 Sport with the Dan Suzuki preset in the True Drive, and with the same settings that I've come to like after the first hours into the game. And this car feels blended. Wow. I may not be fast, but I feel directly at home. Oh, okay, that was full throttle and that was a mistake, definitely. All right then. Cold tires into that corner. Oh, not working. Yep, this car has brakes, and they seem to work. What I really like about the physics here and the FFP is that I immediately can relate to it again after more than 3 months of not playing the game. Not much accommodation time. That's a good sign in my opinion, and I have the in-game FFP on 60%, which feels quite good. So let's maximize everything here. See where we end up. Yeah, it's 330, not much more. Ah, yep. Lockup is never good. Ooh. Yeah. This is where you lose these cars. Under braking. A pretty visceral experience. I like the engine sounds, the mechanical sounds of the car. Yeah, there's no denial. The force feedback is beyond good. Yeah, they definitely know what they're doing, and they have been doing over the last years. Unfortunately, they've also carried all the issues and bugs with them, or most of them, for this more or less DLC-sized game. So that's another new feature. Yeah, am I too close or what? Drivers' names upon the cars. Okay, all right, I see. Hold speed, 60, all right.
Green, green.
Let's keep it cool here. I'm only on 40, guys. Oh. And green in the middle of the corner. All right, then. Oh. 2 cars spinning at least. Yeah. Bit of mayhem there in T1 as expected. We came through unscathed. Oh, radar at work.
Right side, clear right.
Oh.
Car right.
Wow.
Clear right. Car right. Clear right.
Wow.
Clear right.
Oh, come on! What?
On
What?
right, clear right.
Hey! Come on, let's take a look at the replay. I feel like a complete moron here. But excuse me. Side by side and I get bumped from behind. Correct? Okay, look at that. I get bumped from behind. That unsettles the car. Yeah, look at that. And now the rest is consequence. Moving to the right. Hitting the right left of the caddy. Getting another bump. Ending up in the wall. Practically race over. Look at that. Okay. So what else do we have? We've got 3 different perspectives, mainly that's onboard. That's here. The track view, track side view, and the vehicle view looking back. And if I press another time, yeah, I can move through the different perspectives. Yeah, that's what you would expect, but for a 2024 game, but that's nice to see. It gives us many new options to record and capture stuff and play around with it, and also to analyze. Yeah, that looks awkward, but anyways, what else do we have? Oh yeah. So I can skip, not skip, but I can run through or toggle through the different views by pressing the button here or that one, the arrow. Yeah, okay. All in all, the handling, the overall physics, this all feels very convincing, serves as a great foundation for things to come. From the get-go, the BMW, for me personally, felt familiar, sound good, and all the mistakes I did were pretty much my own bad. Also, I appreciate now after more than 3 months finally get some more functionality, namely with working replay system, some more quality of life features and improvements, as well as this free DLC car, the BMW. So much for the pros. The cons side, I have to say that even after all this time, the game still suffers from the same issues it had on launch day. Mainly laggy UI, horrible loading times, funky interface, instability, and just a sheer lack of gameplay modes. I understand that the game is still in early access, but on the other hand, I've already paid $30 and just expect a little more gameplay features beyond doing hot laps, doing single sessions, or a single race. As cool as it is to have more than 60 cars in 3 classes on the circuit, especially here Le Mans, with these nice visuals, yeah, I at least would like to do, let's say, a whole championship. I'm not talking about career mode because that will never come. Yeah. But what about at least a whole season in a team with a proper score type, recording my individual results and my team results. What about that? Especially as a content creator, I'm looking forward for more things to show, play around with, to experiment with, other than, just telling you that it looks good and it drives great, you know? And of course, there's this other thing that I can't understand but do not share, and that is their price policy introducing paid content, a season pass, albeit the game is still somewhere in the no man's land of early access. Actually, I thought for my $30 I would receive the whole WEC series. That is, cars, liveries, all tracks of the current season, that is. And the current season is 24, and the game came out in 24. So, thank you for being open and sort of transparent about your plans. But to be frank, I've had other hopes. How it is on the multiplayer side, I really cannot tell. I've just done one test race, and that was quite okay. But also there, well, actually, what would appeal me is private lobby or private league, so to say, where we can compete in a whole championship under our own rules and conditions. That'd be cool and great. And there's one more thing about the radar. The HUD is too much in my direct eyesight, sometimes directly over the vehicle in front of me, and I would like to move that. So, is it possible to edit the position of the HUD elements? If not, please, Studio 397, think about that feature. But as always, guys, I don't want to be sarcastic, too ironic, and negative. I tell you that this game has, especially on the driving side, an awesome and fantastic foundation. And I just hope that the developers won't make the same mistakes they did with rFactor 2, but have learned their lesson and use this platform, which is not much more of a, let's say, add-on or expanded DLC from its size, and make it perfect. Work it perfect for single players, for multiplayers, not fool us, and be a little quicker in adding features and giving us content. Because, guys, that's essentially all we're doing, trying to get quicker. Thanks a lot for watching. Enjoy your racing. Until the next one. Bye.